Hi everyone, welcome to Connective Technologies. So after a long time, I'm back to again with a very good video. So I hope everyone doing good. Okay, yeah. So let's move on to today's topic. Okay, it is very interesting topic, and I made very good PPT with a beautiful example. So definitely you will like the video, and you will get to know about the uses of this concept. Okay, so the concept is it's a very clear descriptive flexibles in Oracle Fusion General Ledger. So today I'm going to explain what is the usage of DFFs in GL model. So I'm talking about in this video only specific to GL, but the DFFs we can use in everywhere respect to all the models. Okay, so that I will explain very in detail what is the purpose why we'll use. Okay, so let's see. And before I move to the topic, I'm going to start a new regular morning batch from July 7th onwards. The class timing should be 7 to 8:30 a.m. morning in the IST. Okay, so we have a demo session this Sunday, 29th June. So any of our friends, colleagues, relatives, they want to switch from current domain to IT domain, from non-IT to IT, or else if any of the people they are working from R2R process, P2P process, or else any fund accounting, investment banking, or else any non-IT related sector if they are they want to switch. It's a very good platform to learn because there is no coding. Okay, and I will deliver the with the good quality of the content syllabus to them, so they can able to get their job on their own also. Okay, yeah. So I'll try my best to give the good content. Okay, if any of them, your friends or colleagues, looking for a change, interested in joining the course, please pause this video or this particular screen print to them. Okay, yeah. So now back to the concept. Thank you. So let's see here. What is the use of DFF, Descriptive Flexfields in Oracle Fusion GL model? Okay, so let's talk about one by one. Okay, so capture the extra details, additional detail information. So let's assume I have a one third party application. So from there, I want to capture few information in my GL model because as Oracle standard application, all the fields we may not get by default when we purchase the license from the Oracle. So in this case, client or a customer, they may want to capture some additional information within our Fusion GL screen. In this case, we will create a DFF to capture this kind of additional information. Security deposit, invoice number, agreement ID, agreement sequence number. It could be any place, maybe your journal header level, line level, or a batch level. This I will explain. So how it will be created under. Okay. So this I will give an in detail explanation in the coming slide. Please bear with me for 2 to 5 minutes so that you will get full clarity why I mentioned these fields especially here. Okay. So the next point is enable the context sensitive data entry. So meaning of this field shows can change based on the value entered in the other fields like account codes. So I mean to say wherever you go application. So I'm logging into the application. Okay. So if you go to our create journal page, okay. So give me a minute. So let's select any one of the combination. So that by seeing that you can easily understand. Okay. So which one is context value, context sensitive value. Okay, once you select this, so you just expand this. So here we have a the field name called context value. Yeah. So account details. So here you can capture either additional information or original information. It's a context value. The box which you are seeing, right? It's a drop down. It is coming. So in this context level also you can capture the DFF. Now I will select my product code or something. So let's see here we have an example. Okay, that I think it may be there in another point. Okay, that should be fine. So now I want to add something. Maybe this. national account you want to update based on the product code or something you are selecting. So through SLA customization we can do. So okay, I will tell you. So this is the context value we can say. Okay, so it is there in a specific place. From that specific place only we will add a DFFs based on our requirement. Okay. So the next one we have integrate with the SLA. So allowing the information from subledger's transaction flow to GL entries via DFF. That means if you want trigger some specific national account, specific cost center, specific product value or account code combination level, any change, so that it will driven with the help of DFF. So in our Oracle Fusion, across the all the module, with the help of our DFF attributes only, lot of SLA customization we are fulfilling to the customer based on their combination what they want, that we will fill with the help of main DFF attributes only. Okay, so most of the you interviewer you may see I want to get the my customer what is it, customer liability account based on my transaction type, or each product code wise I want to hit a different revenue account, or else each intercompany supplier wise I want to initiate a different intercompany balances segment, or else each AP invoice transaction type wise you want to initiate a one cost center. So like whatever it may be. So any example if you take, we have a number of examples to derive the respective account code combination based with the help of SLA attribute, that we will map it or mapping set account rule JERS we will map it. So there are a lot of configuration it will be there. So that we can achieve by using this SLA customization with the help of DFF. Okay. So this is an example that we talk about. For example, if a general line uses a specific national account, a DFF can prompt user to enter in a location, product or a project or a relevant account to that. That means based on location wise you want to update your account, or a product wise or a project code wise. So based on that you can put a logic. Accordingly, it will update your respective national account in the transaction page. Okay. Next step, support reporting and auditing. So by using this, we can easily identify and what purpose we are entering this channel, from where it is coming, so that origin we will get to know. Okay, that is very easy to do auditing. So how many invoices are coming, so by using that DFF we can generate the reports also. Okay. Next step, for example, when you are importing the transaction from third party applications such as a Prism ERP into GL model, so okay, standard Oracle fields may not capture all the data required by the customer or a client. So let's assume, so this is a Prism ERP, it's a small ERP only. So they are doing this some security bonds related transaction within the Prism ERP that they want to transfer into GL model. Okay, let's see here. So in this case, it will be integrated with our GL model. So we can do the integration for an external application, okay, with our GL model. So next, if we see in such a case, additional fields like such as security deposit, agreement ID, agreement date, or agreement sequence number can be created using the DFF. So these fields can be leveraged to build the Oracle BI custom reports, enabling the users to perform the final audit or validate the data as needed. So that means what are the fields they want? The security deposit entity will transfer to GL. They want to capture these additional information: security deposit, invoice number, agreement ID, date, or a sequence number, like whatever it may be, that we can capture with the help of DFF only. We have no other option. By using that, they can able to create some custom BIP report. Accordingly, they can do the validation and they can do the final checks. Okay. So for this, how we will create a DFF, how we will map it, what kind of the data types, validation types we have to create, that I will show you in detail. So now, how the data it will come, how we will update in our journal entry screen, I have an example. Let's see here. Okay. So let's see here. So the DFF, how we will capture to in our GL model. So let's assume this is a Prism ERP application. They are booking the security deposit related entries in the Prism ERP. So while booking this transaction, they will generate agreement ID, agreement date, agreement sequence number. So I told you, right, this is the application. This is a small ERP only. Just for our example, I'm just taking. Okay. So once they created any security deposit related entry, this entry end of the day or end of the month, they want to transfer to GL model. Okay, so along with this information, let's see here. So how it will flow. So once the entry is generated in our Prism ERP, with the help of our business users, they will book this entry. Then automatically this entry, it will extract with our custom extension table or a BIP report. Then automatically it will refresh our API and it will trigger the some integration related services like API or SOAP APIs, whatever it may be the integration service which we are using. Then automatically it will validate the data which we are extracting from here, from, I mean to say, Prism ERP. Then automatically it will transform the data to our Oracle database table. From there again it will hit our integrations or a OIC server or ICS server, whatever it may be. Okay, OIC or integration cloud service we can say. Okay, ICS layer also we will say sometimes. Okay, so then automatically it will update the value in our GL model. So what are the data which you are creating, right? We are integrating to flow that same entry to our GL model. Okay, so with the help of FDI file format or else ADFDA file format, we will do the initial testing. Accordingly, it will flow to the GL. Okay, next the same entry it will come here. What are the entry which we will do with the help of our Oracle SOVA integration or a MuleSoft or a Delbumi? What are the integration service which they are opting for that customer? We will build the integration. So now what we have to do is the entry it is coming to our GL model, it is okay. But they want to capture this additional information which was created at the time of security deposit entry in the Prism ERP application. So now to update to capture this information, we will create an DFFs. Okay, so we will create a one valid set code for each one of them by selecting the validation type as a format only. So there we will select the value data type as a date for this, and character for agreement ID, and then the number date formats. I mean the kind of data which you are expecting in the drop down while entering the transaction. Accordingly you can select the respective data type. So okay, that I anyway I will show you in the front end. Okay, so that you will get an idea. So now this is an overall flow. Whenever you are doing the integration with any third-party application store fusion system to update the DFF, what is the purpose of DFF is this. So as a customer, they can capture few information in their third-party application. The same it may not there in our fusion system, because Oracle will never give all the fields as a byproduct. Okay, based on the client customer what fields they need, accordingly they can create and they can add it. Okay, so then after that, if you see here, I want to highlight something here. Today I'm doing the video. It is on a 24th June. Okay, so by this time Oracle, as per my knowledge, I don't know, maybe in recent releases they given that a fix or not, I don't know, but as per my knowledge, we can able to create a DFF in the journal header level only manual. Okay, that means we can create the DFFs by UA with the journal header manually, it will work. But if you want to update the any DFF, let's take this EFF in our journal header with the help of FBDA template or ADFDA sheet or a, even through integration also, that is not possible. You have to update line level only. Okay, there is no option, there is no future to update our external DFF values via integration or a FBDA or ADFDA in our general header level. So that you can keep in mind. Even interviewer also they will stress and they will ask this question. It is very important. Okay, yeah. So this is one example. So now let's jump on to another example. So here we are talked about mainly the validation type format only. Within that we have a data types. Okay, value data type like so with the combination of value data type and value, sorry, validation type and value data type, we will add this DFF and we will use it. So I mean to say, so how we will map, this, 1 minute. So if you see here, it is a agreement ID. So it could be alphanumeric value. So in this case I will take this value data type as a character and validation type as a format only. Next we have a agreement date. So for this agreement date, what we need to do is here we have to capture, okay, it's a data. So validation type it's a same, but we will take date format. Date format. Okay. Next third one. So it's a agreement sequence number. So this validation type format only I will take, but whereas in number format I will expect from my drop down. Okay. So this is the way we can do the mapping while creating our value set. Okay, that anyway I will show you. You need not to worry at all. It is very easy only, but the people may not aware how it will be used in a which context and all. But that is very very important. Okay, I'll tell you that. 1 minute. Next. So next we'll see the another example that is also same only, but it's a bit different. Okay, we'll see. That is also very important. So now we'll see how we can retrieve the payable security deposit number. I mean to say payable security invoice number or a prepayment invoice number through DFF in our Fusion GL model. Okay. So we want to retrieve the AP prepayment invoice number or a security deposit invoice number in our GL module automatically. How we will select in the drop down while creating the journal entry, or else once the entry is transferred to our GL module through Prism ERP. Okay, let's see that. So now this example it's the same only. So we have a Prism ERP. Okay, so here they are entering the transaction with the help of the field officers or end users. They will create a security deposit invoice in their Prism ERP application. Once they created any security deposit entry in their Prism ERP application, they will generating this Prism PRMSD invoice number automatically. It's a security deposit invoice number. That means it's our prepayment invoice number, which will generate in our third party application. And one more thing, this entry I just take as an example. Okay, so for our explanation purpose, I took this. But in real time or a exact context, it may be same or it may be different, but it is used for only for this example purpose. Okay, so now once we create this particular security deposit entry in our Prism ERP, okay, what it will happen, it will generate our prepayment invoice number. So that they want to default to now with the same approach. Okay, they will extract the data. End of the day it will go to our Fusion application. Okay, so with the help of extension table they will refresh the API and it will trigger the respective jobs and it will update the API. Then based on that, the data which we are extracting, right, it will validate and it will transform to our Oracle database server internally in Fusion SaaS application. There, once it is come, we will do the SOA integration. So by using the SOA integration, it will transform to our Fusion application. So now here, what we are doing, the security deposit which we are creating in our Prism ERP, right, like the prepayment invoice, we are not transferring to GL. We are transferring to AP. From there, they will make that payment to respective supplier. Only invoice will coming to Fusion SaaS, that security deposit which they created in Prism ERP, that it will come into Fusion AP model. So here they will make the payment to the respective supplier. Okay, so from Oracle. So now the same entry which we created in Prism ERP, that it will flow to here along with our security deposit invoice number or a prepayment invoice number. So now this, from once the invoice is coming to here, we will make the payment, everything it will done. Then later at some point of time, what we will do at the end of the day or end of the month. So we need to transfer this entry to GL. So what we will do, that approach is the same only. We will, to transfer this entry to GL, we will run the create accounting job, this entry it will go to our GL module. Now what it is happening here, the same entry it will go to GL. Once it is coming to AP, from Prism ERP2 it is coming to AP model. Then after that, once we run the accounting, it is coming to GL. Now here the challenging is we want, okay, we want to transfer this additional information as additional information, or else this AP invoice also in this respective GL model. Yes, I know. Once we run the create accounting, yes, it will transfer to the respective AP invoice along with our journal entry. But in this context, I am just highlighting, instead of capturing that as an accounting entry, yes, automatically it will capture that. Is even I am also not aware. But here I am showing as an example how we can update, or else how we can select this particular prepayment invoice directly in our GL screen. That is the main requirement here. Okay, just for an example purpose, how the DFF it will be impacted, how it will be used. Usually, yes, once we run the accounting, what invoice we created, automatically it will go to the GL. That even I am also not, I am also aware. But here what I am highlighting is, once we run this particular create accounting, it will go to GL. But I want to capture this security deposit, like that prepayment invoice number separately in our my GL header level. So I want to see that. Yes, by doing the drill down facility, if you click on it, we can able to see the transaction and the transaction information also. But they don't want to see that. They want to see this invoice number in a separate field. They want to select it manually. Once the entry, it will coming to AP, which prepayment invoice related entry this is. In GL, they want to select it. So now how we will select in our GL mode. So now here again we will create a one more DFF by creating the value set code name with this security deposit. But here the value data type is a table, guys. Now we are selecting value data type is table. There we will provide our from class, where class. Then accordingly we will give the that invoice prepayment invoice related table here. Here automatically this prepayment invoice it will retrieve to our SQL query, and it will update to our value set code, and it will select the by the user manual in our GL model. This I will show you, okay, and with a live example. So this is the way we can able to achieve the some custom DFF also with the help of our SQL query. So that is the use of value set code while you are creating, right, the table format. So the table validation type. So this is the use. If you want retrieve this prepayment invoice directly here in the drop down, okay, they don't want to give a free text. They want to select the actual invoice number, prepayment invoice or secret deposit invoice number, which was generated in AP. That they will select here. That I will show you. It is simple only. So now, yeah, once they given this respect to DFF, automatically they can able to select this invoice here, drop down it will come. Okay, so that I will show you. So next, so as a this point we already discussed. So the DFF through integration or FBD or ADFD we can able to do only line level, header level. It is not possible. There is no feature at this moment in current release 25B. Okay, yeah. So this is all about the usage of the DFF in a table validation type or a format only. So how we can use, how we can create that, I will do the one more video. You just go and refer it. Definitely I will upload that is also today or tomorrow. Depends on my time availability and all. So then once you see that second video, you will get full clarity. Okay. So what are the diagram which I explained, right? That you can correlate. You can understand very easily. Okay. Yeah. So the next one, yeah. So as I mentioned already, so we have a demo this Sunday. Any of our friends, colleagues, they want to change from non-IT to IT. So there is no coding. So finance is always evergreen. Okay. So it won't impact on any AI and all. Okay. So we can happy to opt in this course. There is no problem. The package is also very high. Now the market is very good. You need not to worry at all. Then after that, we have a second demo that is 6th of July. It's a Sunday only. If you guys cannot able to attend the demo this Sunday, we have one more demo session in coming Sunday. There also you can join. You can tell them join the classes for 1 week or 10 days. Then based on they can take a decision. There is no hurry and all. Okay. Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and please do let me know the comment if any feedback or else any topic you want me to do. Now I have a enough time, so I will focus on YouTube again back. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Have a good day.